Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter number 5 of Geography, Water. Water is the most important requirement for our life. Without water, we cannot live. So, water is necessary for all the living beings on the earth. The earth is called unique planet. Why? Because life is possible. And why life is possible on earth? One of the factor is water, because water is available on the earth. Of total area of earth, of this area 71% is covered with water. It means we do not have any scarcity of water. So why do we cry with the campaigns or the slogans, save water, jal hai to kal hai? We have to protect water. We have started so many programs for saving water. We have starting so many awareness schemes for saving water. So why do we do so? Because drinkable water is very less. Availability of drinkable water is only 1% at this time we have, because out of total amount of water, 2%, 1% is in rivers and wells, 2% in glaciers in ice form. It is found on the mountains, glaciers, and 97%, approximately 97% water is found in oceans. It is salty water and it is not drinkable. We cannot use this 97% amount of water. So we have only 3%, out of which 1% is in our access, and in so many parts of the world this 1% is also not available. Clear? So in this way many parts of the world are facing water scarcity, in spite of that water is available in much of amount, 71% parts of the earth. Clear? Let's start. When you think of water, what images come to your mind? You think of rivers, waterfalls, pitter patter of raindrops, water in your taps. Children love to float paper boats in rain puddles. By noon, the puddles vanish. Where does the water go? The sun's heat causes evaporation. Because if we scatter the water on earth, after some time it will not be there. Why? Because so many factors are there. One of the factor is sun's heat causes evaporation of water into vapor. So it changes into the water vapor, and when the water vapor cools down, it condenses and forms clouds. Clear? It means after freezing, it can take the form of clouds, and from there it may fall on the land or sea in the form of rain, snow, or sleet. It is known as precipitation. What it is known? Precipitation. The process by which water continually changes its form and circulates between oceans, atmosphere, and land is known as the water cycle. You can see in this diagram, our earth is like a terrarium, right? Terrarium, what is the terrarium? You can see here. It is an artificial enclosure for keeping small house plants like this. At your homes, these kinds of terrarium should be there. So you can see this. This is the water cycle. Water cycle: from the rivers, water evaporate, changes into, after freezing, into clouds, and after condensation it can take form of the precipitation. Raindrops comes on the earth. Again it will go up in the sky after taking the form of water vapors. Understand? So this is the water cycle. It goes up, comes down, goes up and comes down. This is called water cycle. The water is used to irrigate a field in Haryana may have flowed down the Amazon river 100 years ago. So the same water that existed centuries ago still exists today. Understand? So the major sources of fresh water are, you have to note down, dear students, rivers, ponds, springs, and glaciers. The ocean bodies and the seas contain salty water, as we have discussed. The water of the oceans is salty or saline as it contains large amount of, we can say, dissolved salts. So large amount of dissolved salts. Most of the salt is sodium chloride or the common table salt that you eat. So in this way, this is very salty and we cannot use this water for drinking. Clear? So now with the help of this map, we will understand the distribution of water in the form of oceans, rivers, lakes and seas. So dear students, look this map carefully. We are talking about the distribution of water on the earth in the form of oceans, seas, lakes and rivers. So just see here, we are going to start. First of all, oceans. Pacific Ocean, because the earth is round, so in this way both of the side Pacific Oceans. This is in S form. Atlantic Ocean, North Atlantic Ocean, South Atlantic Ocean. In the 6th class you studied about this. Arctic Ocean, northernmost. Southern Ocean, southernmost. Indian Ocean, right? This is Indian Ocean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oceans are there. You have to remember, dear students, the location of these oceans. And now we are talking about seas. Major seas. For example, just to start from here, East China Sea, South China Sea. It's very controversial today at present in political arena. And after that, Coral Sea, easternmost, Eastern Australia, the coastal area. Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea. After that, this one, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea. So you have to understand and take a blank map of the world and you can fill with the help of this video and by watching this map. So again I am telling you, Coral Sea, South China Sea, East China Sea, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea. After that, Caribbean Sea, and these were the seas, major seas. And now we are going to discuss about rivers. Major rivers. Darling River in Australia. After that, this one, Darling River. In India, Ganga River, very famous. From here, it is Brahmaputra River, and this one is Indus River, flowing to Pakistan. Honghe River, China. After that, this one, Congo River, Orange River in South Africa, Niger River in Nigeria. Then Derby River, Europe, very important river in Europe. Then Amazon River, South America. Mississippi River, America, North America. And these were the major rivers of the world. Nile River, one more, very important, one of the longest river, Nile River. So these are some rivers. Now lakes, very important lakes. From here, Lake Winnipeg, Superior, Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake. After that, Salt Lake City, this one. And after that, one more lake here, we can say Lake Victoria. So these are major lakes in the world. So dear students, in this way we have discussed the topics in this video. You have to revise by reading from the textbook, and you have to fill the map, blank map of the world, in which oceans, seas, lakes and rivers you should mention. Thank you. Have a nice day.